Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Jameson and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your dog's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The corrections and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed. And the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and you're going to be introduced to that training equipment tomorrow and be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now, if you notice, Jameson is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking skills, and the command is Jameson heel.
Jameson heel.
Now at this point, Jameson has a job to do, and that is to walk next to your left leg, not forging ahead or lagging behind, walking with you nicely like a gentleman, so that anyone can walk him at any pace. If you speed up, change direction, slow down, he should do the same. And each time that you stop walking, he has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So when you're walking in the city and you stop to cross traffic or talk to a neighbor, he should be sitting nicely at your left, not dancing all over, not lunging out. And your walk should be effortless. He should be at your left, matching pace with you. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. The long sit-stay you can practice indoors as well as outdoors, and it's 1 minute working up to 3 minutes. This is a self-control exercise. When Rich returns back to him, he walks all the way around him as an additional distraction, returning all the way back to where they started, and Rich stops his feet at Jameson's shoulders because the dog now expects to get another command. And they take off heeling again. So his heeling skills are really good. His automatic sits are perfect. Sit, stay again. You walk out to the end of your leash and you turn to face him. And as you practice this, he's going to get better and better and be able to hold it for longer and longer. This time, instead of returning all the way back to him, Rich is going to use his name and he's going to call him. It's Jameson come, and he comes right in and he should sit. He doesn't sit. You saw Rich give that little tug on the training collar as a reminder of what he's supposed to be doing. There's sun in my eyes, so I'm having trouble focusing this camera. He leaves him in another sit-stay. He walks out to the end of the leash and turns to face him. He lets him hold it for a minute because you don't want to rush through your commands, and he's going to call him. Now he's not sitting on the recall, so Rich is telling him no sit. And if I had to guess, he'll make him do it again. He should come in and sit because you don't want him to come in. Coming in and standing there is better than coming in and jumping on you, but he has to do it the way it was taught. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the down from a heel position. So with the dog seated at your left, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay is a command you practice right in your living room. You're going to start out at about 2 minutes and work all the way up to 5 minutes. When Rich returns back to him again, he will walk all the way around him, and he will return back to where they started at his shoulders, and they take off heeling again. So when you return back to the dog's shoulders, he expects you to give him another command. You can tell him to stay again. You can tell him to heel.
Down.
Nice down. One command. Down and stay.
Jameson. Come. Sit.
There, now that time he did it, but Richard forced it. So don't let him get sloppy. Don't let him get away with doing things that you know he knows better, because if you let him slide, he will. So you have to keep him on his toes and make sure that he's completing these exercises the way they were taught. Rich leaves him in a sit-stay this time.
Stay.
He's going to turn to face him, and he's going to do his down from a distance.
Down. No. Down.
And if the dog's not paying attention, he'll start to anticipate the next command, and he won't really be listening to you, which is what he did. He started to come instead of to lay down. Now, we have demonstrated for you all of your formal on-leash obedience commands. Jameson has done a great job here at school and come a very, very long way. He adjusted well to being here, and we've enjoyed every minute of him. And we will see you tomorrow. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.